Rachel and Piper.
Hey guys.
And tonight we are going to cook a really easy, kind of like a cobbler. And this is so easy that like anybody can make it. But of course, get your parents' permission first before you use the stove. But literally anybody can make this, and it's only 3 ingredients, so you don't even need a lot to make it. And Josh and I have been trying to teach Piper more about cooking, so this is something so simple that, you know, it's a good starting off point for cooking. So Piper's going to help me make this tonight. It's called Cuppa Cuppa Cuppa, and basically the reason it's called that is because you just need a cup of sugar, a cup of flour, and a cup of fruit. That's it. We're going to use peaches, but you know, if you like a different kind of fruit, you can use that. Also, I do like to add just a little bit of ground cinnamon with this. You don't have to. That makes it 4 ingredients, but you can do it just with the 3 ingredients if you want to.
And then cup thing.
Yeah, because it's a cup. So, and then of course you need a container to bake it in. You're going to start your oven at 350. Piper's already set the stove at 350 for us. And so let's get started.
Start with flour?
Yeah, sure. You can just start with whichever. It doesn't matter what order you do it in because you're just going to mix it all together anyway. And basically you just pour it in your measuring cup and go with it. This was also, this recipe was also mentioned. You gotta get a little more. You want to go all the way to the top. Let's kind of pack it down. But this recipe was actually mentioned in the movie Steel Magnolias because it's kind of like a southern thing. I'm sure they make this other places, but it's definitely well known here in the South. A lot of people, a little bit more, because you got like a dip right there. A lot of people just call it cobbler. And then, go ahead and pour that in. But some people just call this, you know, fruit cobbler or peach cobbler. But and it has several other different names. But I've always called it Cuppa Cuppa Cuppa. My mama used to make this a lot. We had a peach tree when I was growing up, and we would get fresh peaches from the peach tree and cut them up and use fresh peaches. But actually, I kind of prefer to use canned peaches because it's just quicker and easier, and it's already wet. Whereas if you're using fresh peaches, you have to like cook them down a little bit. Be careful. Here, let me take that for you.
So, cup of peaches?
We'll just pour the whole thing in. Our can may be slightly bigger than a cup, and that's fine because I like it a little fruitier. So now you're just going to mix all that together. And you don't really need a hand mixer or anything. You can just use a spoon as long as you incorporate it all really well. There you go. You're getting it all mixed in. Get me help a little bit? I'll get it started for you because it is kind of thick because you're using mostly dry ingredients. So you got to really work it to make sure you get all those dry ingredients really mixed together pretty well. And it's not a pretty dish, I'll be honest. I mean, it's not pretty when you're done with it. It's kind of ugly, but it tastes good. And you can put like ice cream or whipped cream on it when you're done, and it's so good. Let's see. But it's, you know, I like it because it's cheap and yummy and easy. Oh, that smells good. Do you smell that, Piper?
Yeah.
That looks so good. Alright, there you go. You can stir it a little more. Oh my gosh, I just tasted it. It's so good. Have you had this before? You haven't? It's really good. And then what I like to do At the end, when you're done, I like to sprinkle a little extra sugar on top, but we'll wait to do that. I'm gonna add a little bit of ground cinnamon first. Okay, there we go. All right, go ahead and stir that in.
That's a lot.
It's not really a lot when you get it all mixed in. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. This smells amazing. And try to get the sides a little bit. There you go. And get that side. Perfect. Get right there. All right, let me taste it. That's so good. Okay, so then I'm just gonna use my hand. I've washed my hands, y'all, but I just want to sprinkle, and you can take the spoon out. Go ahead and taste that. You like it? It's so yummy. So, all right. So just lightly sprinkled a little bit of sugar on the top. And that's what it looks like. And we're going to put it in the oven. You want to put it in the oven, Piper? Here, I'll let you do it.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, be careful. Yay! Alright, so we're going to let that cook. You want to let it cook for about 35, 45 minutes until it's just nice and kind of crusty on top. And so we're going to let it cook and see how it comes out. We'll be back in a minute.
Hey baby, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing, babe? What you doing? What you doing, beautiful? What you doing, huh? What you doing, gorgeous?
Hey y'all, we're back. And so it's cooked for about 35-40 minutes and it looks so yummy. Look at that. This is how you want it. You want it kind of crispy and it'll be kind of bubbly and it smells amazing. So I'm just gonna get some out here. And it's very like kind of sticky and thick and gloppy, if gloppy is a word. Alright, so blow on that and get you a bite. You smell good?
Cinnamon.
I wish y'all had smell-o-vision. It smells amazing. Is it hot? Well, blow on it. Get you a little bite and blow on it. Yeah, like blow on your little bite. Ooh, it's steaming. Y'all see that? Goodness. It's going to take a while. Don't burn yourself. You like it? It's good, isn't it? Let's see. Put you some up.
I think I know
Put you some ice cream on there, and it'll melt, and it's so good. Anyway, that's it for tonight, y'all. We were actually gonna make funnel cakes tonight, but I forgot we didn't have enough oil. So I'll get some later this week, and Piper and I will make funnel cakes later this week. If you want to see that, click the like button. And we will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.